Disclaimer, if you don't want to hear about periods, birth control, hormones, please skip this video and then I will see you on Fridays with my usual fitness related content. But for now, if you don't want to hear about periods and birth control, please skip this video. Thank you. After 6 years of taking hormonal birth control, aka the pill, I just took my last pill because I am going off hormonal birth control. Yay! The last packet of the pill is going out. So yesterday I took my last birth control pill and I am so incredibly excited. I've been on birth control for about 6 years now, and I made a decision 2 weeks ago to go completely off it because I've been doing a lot of research, I've been reading a lot of books, I've been watching a lot of videos, reading different research and all that stuff, and I didn't realize how much birth control, hormonal birth control, affects your body and your mental health and basically every system in your body. So I was like, you know what? I feel like this is the perfect time for me to go off it because, you know, in 8 years or 10 years, whenever I want to get pregnant, I want to make sure that my body is healthy and fertile and that I can have a baby without any medication or, you know, putting stuff into my body. So I made the decision to go off birth control and yesterday was my last pill taking day. So this week is going to be my withdrawal bleeding. By the way, I had no idea that when you are on the pill, the period that you get when you stop taking the pill, when you take the week off, or you have those sugar pills that you take for a week, I had no idea that it's a fake period. It's not even a period, it's like a withdrawal bleeding. It's like almost how you have like withdrawal symptoms if you're like, I don't know, if you're doing drugs or something and you're like, oh my god, I need those drugs. It's like your body is withdrawal bleeding because you're not giving it birth control anymore. Pooh, mind blown, I had no idea. But basically, I've been reading quite a few books and I'm so excited to share them with you. So the first book is Wild Power. This is basically the book that I first started reading a week and a half ago. And it says, discover the magic of your menstrual cycle and awaken the feminine path to power. I had no idea how much power and like how many things are happening inside our bodies that we suppress when we start taking hormonal birth control. And I've been taking it for 6 years. So basically for 6 years, every mechanism that's supposed to, you know, happen in a healthy woman, it's been suppressed. Not happening. I'm not producing my natural, you know, sex hormones. No, I'm just taking all these synthetic things that are not even like close to being what your natural hormones are like. They're similar, so it's kind of like a copy of like an original key that's still a little bit too edgy and not quite exactly like the main key. I don't know if this is making sense, but I learned so much. So this book, amazing. It also talks about your cycle having 4 seasons, so you know, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and what happens in your body and all that stuff. So this is an amazing book. And then yesterday I finally got in the mail this book. I've read 100 pages already and it's called The Period Repair Manual, Natural Treatment for Better Hormones and Better Periods. I have a pencil inside of it because I am underlining so many things. I'm writing notes. I'm so happy that this book is like 360 pages because I love big, thick books. And I've read 100 pages of this already. This is amazing. I've started to learn so much about my hormones and, you know, what a healthy period is supposed to be like, and my mind is blown. So I am introducing a new segment to my videos. I know that a lot of you are here because of my fitness videos and like kind of like happy health related videos. This is going to be a super health related video that's basically gonna be all about hormones, periods, birth control, blah 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 blah. So if it's something you're not into, please stop watching. You know, I'm not being offended. I mean, especially if you're a guy, you probably don't need the details about what's happening inside our bodies because our bodies are different. But basically this sequence of videos is going to be related to going off hormonal birth control after a long time. It's going to be everything food, nutrition, holistic medicine approach, supplement approach to getting back your natural period, fixing your natural cycle after being on hormonal birth control for years. So I went on it, I think when I was 14 years old, and I went on it because of my skin. I had very bad skin, and because clearly I was young and all I cared was about how I physically looked, I was like, oh no, I need birth control because I want to have clear skin. And now, you know, 6 years later, yes, I have clear skin and all that stuff, but I realized that, you know, it's like the least important thing for me now. I mean, now I have all these amazing people surrounding me and, you know, my family, my friends, and I'm so passionate about health and fitness and acting, and I just have so much more to offer and so many more things that I value more than just clear skin. But don't confuse this with the fact that, yes, I do want to continue having clear and beautiful skin. That's one of the reasons why I bought this book, because it talks about post-pill acne, or, you know, if you are going to have a breakout post-pill, and you know what it means and what hormones are imbalanced, so you can balance them and then your skin is gonna be real pretty and nice. So I decided to vlog this because I realized that on YouTube I was doing a lot of research, and there are so many amazing videos about people talking how they went off hormonal birth control and, you know, what happened, what you can expect. That was so helpful. I loved it, but I realized there wasn't anything really vlog style, like someone going off the pill and then documenting, you know, week by week what's happening, what they're experiencing, if they see any changes and all that stuff. So I decided to do that because I'm very curious. I'm very excited to learn about my body and to see, you know, what's happening inside my body, because as I said, I've been suppressing everything for so many years that when I go, well, I am officially off birth control. Yay. But also, you know, if my skin does go through some changes, because I mean, you know, I am taking this drug away from my body, so my skin can be a little bit out of whack and trying to figure out what's happening, and I'm so not worried about it because it's basically just feedback. It's kind of like a medical report card that my skin is giving me, that what's happening inside my body. Maybe I have a little bit too much of this, a little of that, maybe I'm not ovulating. That's a big thing that, you know, they talk about in this book. And I'm just so excited, so I decided to document this for you, and hopefully if somebody's deciding to go off the pill or somebody just recently went off the pill, this can be helpful for you as well. And I'm just so excited. I have no idea what to expect because I went off the pill 2 years ago. I stopped it for 6 months and my period did not return within those 6 months. So I was like, oh, damn, okay, no period in 6 months, and my skin started to break out a little bit, so I went back on the pill. And now I made a decision to go off it completely, so I'm very curious to see how long it's going to take me to get my period again. Hopefully it's not gonna be like 6 months again or a year. It could be, but I am patient. I am so ready for this journey, and I'm so interested to learn about my body and understand what my body's telling me. So all good things, no matter what happens. I'm just so mentally, physically, emotionally prepared for everything because I just want to have a healthy body, I want to have a healthy period, I want to have my hormones balanced, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you next week, because this week is going to be my withdrawal week, and then next week would be when I start my pill again, but I'm not gonna start my pill again, so we'll see what happens. Okay, see you next week. Bye!